Hey guys, this is Shadsolves11 here, and I'm just going to make a little video regarding my latest commentary. Just so it isn't boring, I'm going to be playing some Star Fox Assault over it. So, what can I say? As it would turn out, the responses I got to my latest video were, to put it simply, less than pleasant. People have been calling me out on how pathetic I am, on how I'm running out of material to commentate on, and admittedly the latter is very true. In the past few months, I've been finding it really hard to find commentary material. I mean, I'd milk dry people like Irate Gamer and NC17 Productions, and those were really my specialty. So yeah, it was back in 2010 and 2011 when I was most commonly making commentaries. And as I can see, the commentary community's gotten quite different since I first joined. 'Twas a time when doing commentaries, calling out kids on the bullshit they uploaded was all the rave. But of course, nowadays people don't do anything like that anymore, and I blame myself for not following suit. I thought I was giving myself an easy commentary, but instead I was just picking a fight with someone smaller than me. It's like when you try to show people that you can beat a game to prove how hardcore you are, but you're only playing it on the easy difficulty. But if I can be totally honest with you guys though, I'm not the commentator I once was. I don't know, I just seem to lose the motivation to do them. Nowadays, I think I'm going to focus more on video game reviews, because if there's one thing I know about, it's how to review games. And that stems to the reason why most of my commentaries are so popular. Because I knew how to call out when a video game review was shit. I mean, people love what I had to say towards those guys, but now that I've used all that up, and as time has taken its toll, it seems I'm struggling to find a good video to work with. And especially since there are far better commentators than me out there, like Youngblood Fantasy 91, TOG Professor, Realm Wars. Yeah, they always beat me to the punch, and I don't want to be just a bandwagon jumper. So what I'm trying to get at here is I've made some commentaries, said what I had to say about certain video game reviewers, but all that's in the past now, and I think I've run my course when it comes to commentaries. I mean, doing a commentary on The Kid is only one of the signs that I'm not the kind of commentator I used to be. But don't worry, it's not all bad news. Maybe it's for the better, because I am more into video game reviews, so I enjoy making them more, and of course people like seeing videos where it looks like I had fun making them, as opposed to this recent video which I just rushed out to try and hold everyone over, which, fair to say, half worked. It held people over, but not in the way I'd intended to. So for my next few videos, I can promise you that I'll put more time and effort into them. I'll give you a reason to enjoy them more. As for future commentaries, well, things aren't looking too good on that front. Of course, it was just like the time when I did a commentary on 2 video game reviews that were over 2 years old and was called out on that. Of course, when you first make these videos, you can never tell how an audience will react to them until they're doing it, and you can never guarantee good feedback. It only seems to be when you get the people who point out the flaws that you yourself couldn't see that you finally start to open your eyes and realise, oh, I should have thought this over. Like I said before, I only really made the video as an appetizer before the main course, my next battle review, which I knew was going to take a long time. I mean, that was the video I was putting my heart into, and I didn't give a shit about this other one. It's like when James Rolfe was away making the Angry Video Game Nerd movie, and in an attempt to try and hold people's attention, Mike Matei released those half-assed videos. People didn't like them, and he begged full frontal assault. In a way, it highlights as to why I was doing so well over the past few months. Even though I only put out like 2 videos a month, I took my time with them, put more effort into them, and people liked them for that. I guess though, you could say I was worried that my audience might not have had a big attention span as I'd hoped, and would be impatient that I wasn't making anything new, which quite frankly was silly of me. It probably would have been all the more better if I'd have just simply said that this will be a big project, so be patient, and I'm sure everyone will have understood. Quite frankly, I regret rushing out a half-assed commentary instead of just stating that my new video would take longer to make, but hey, that's the benefit of hindsight. So, the question you're probably all wondering is, will I continue to make commentaries? And the answer will be no. I can imagine right now some of the commentary community will be saying, thank fucking God that I'm now out. But I am aware that I got a lot of my subscribers from my older commentaries, and if you were a fan, sorry to disappoint. But if I continue to make commentaries like my last one, it was going to happen sooner or later. And don't worry, I'll still be making videos. It's not as if I've gone downhill. I mean, when you really break it down, all I did was make a bad video. Everyone does it sometime. Nostalgia Critic has its Let's Play on Bart's Nightmare. AVGN has the Elmer's Number Journey review. So yeah, no user is going to be perfect. What I can promise you though for future videos is I'm going to take my time and make it so I was genuinely putting effort into something, and furthermore make it enjoyable for everyone else. They say that every defeat's a victory if you learn from it, and if anything, the recent backlash I've got has taught me that whilst I may have people who are fans of my videos, I shouldn't just dish out any half-assed crap and expect them to enjoy it. And if you're one of the people who genuinely did enjoy it, all the power to you. But from my point of view, yeah, I could have done so much better with it. So that's really all I wanted to say. I'm going to retire from making commentaries, this time for good, but I'll put more time making something I enjoy making. And I'm nearly at the end of my college year, so I'll have most of the summer to make some new reviews. Hopefully you can understand where I'm coming from here and why I've decided to do this, and just because I made a bad video, it's not the end of the world. Hopefully we can all move on from this fiasco, and before you know it, I'll be back to my old dynamic self. And if you lot want commentaries, then check out the videos of the people I mentioned earlier in this video. So thanks for taking your time to listen. This is Shadsoft11 saying goodbye, take care, and now that Download Festival is just under a month away, rock on brother.